My name's Jane Spring and I'm Assistant Commissioner at the Public Service Commission in New South Wales. My responsibility is to look after the capability and leadership of the public sector, and I'm really delighted to be talking to people about my career and some hints and tips for other people who might be considering a career like mine. I didn't start in the public service. My first career was as a solicitor, and after that I was extraordinarily fortunate and I worked at the organising committee for the Olympic Games. In that role, I got to see how all of the different public service agencies came together to deliver the game. So there was health, transport, police, security, the whole thing. And after 6 years at working at SOCOG, I was really inspired to join the New South Wales public sector, and I just started at the Department of Sport. And within a very short time, I was finding the work incredibly exciting and challenging and was on a promotional path. I finished some extra qualifications and started working at Sydney Olympic Park Authority, doing some placemaking after the Games. And then I went into shared corporate services as part of the Department of Family and Community Services. This wasn't a planned career, and it's been, I think, sometimes fairly random, but it's coming together now, I think, with all the different experiences that I've had. I've had some fortunate experiences too, in terms of being well mentored and supported, particularly by senior women. There was a point in my career when I was looking for direction, and I reached out to 4 or 5 very senior women and just caught up with them for a bit of a session to tell them about my aspirations and my career to date and to ask them for suggestions. And they all said, no problem, and they gave me the time of day. But what they did say was, make sure that you give back in future. So I would encourage anybody in the public service, or indeed anywhere, to be thinking, if they're thinking about the public service, to reach out to people and ask for help and advice, because you'll find that people are very willing to give that advice. And if you take it up, you'll be on a really rewarding path. I'm just thrilled now that my career has come together at the Public Service Commission. I'm really focused on leadership of the sector and making this a great place to work. It really brings together my own personal values into my work environment and all the different experience that I have. So I would just absolutely encourage people to reach out to other people, look for help, and take on a role in the public service.